So welcome back, dear learners. We have reached to our last vowel of this Hindi vowel learning module. So the last vowel of our lesson was re. Re. As it is looking somewhat complicated, but it is very easy once you understand the process. But before writing this vowel, let's have a revision of what we learned in the last class. Yes, the last two vowels that we learned were ang and aha. So how we wrote ang? First make a and then we just put a dot to it. And how to write aha? Make first in the vowel a and put two parallel dots at the back. It becomes aha. So now let's try writing our last Hindi vowel re. For this, make one standing line. Then at the back, make two slanting lines, and it is somewhat looking like an inverted K. Then make a sleeping line. Then add a curve with a tail. And then add a semicircle or a curve. It becomes re and cover it with a shirorekha or the sleeping line. Let's try making once again. Standing line, two slanting lines, one sleeping line, one curve and a tail, and then a semicircle and cover it with a sleeping line. So you understood how to write re? Let's try in two lines. First the standing line, then two slanting lines, then a sleeping line, a curve and a tail, and then make small semicircle or a curve. It becomes re. Let's try writing once more. Standing line, two slanting lines, one sleeping line, a small circle or a curve with a small tail and a semicircle or a curve, and cover it with a sleeping line. Now let's try writing re a few more times. Standing line with two slanting lines, sleeping line, curve with a tail and a half semicircle. Then again, standing line, two slanting lines, a sleeping line along with a curve and a tail, and a semicircle or a half curve, and cover it with a sleeping line. So do you want to write it one or two more times? Let's try it. A standing line, two slanting lines, a sleeping line, a curve and a small tail along with a semicircle or a curve, and cover it with a sleeping line. This is how we write our last Hindi vowel re. See, it only looks complicated, but it's very easy to make. So this was the last Hindi vowel, and we have successfully learned to write all the 13 Hindi vowels now. So we will now in the next module learn to write all those Hindi vowels once again. Okay.